Hey everybody, welcome to this special edition of Lessons on Love for the Summer Solstice. This special edition of Lessons on Love for the Summer Solstice. Okay guys, we're going to get right into it because there's so much that I want to pack into this episode. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Amina Hextall. I'll be your host. I am Amina, your spiritual guide, your intuitive therapist, your ancestral dancer. I'm just here to help everyone elevate. Don't look at my broom back there. I'm supposed to be cleaning. Help everybody elevate to where they want to be, where they're meant to be, where you are supposed to be at this time in your life. That's my mission, is to inspire you to believe that what you want can be a reality, and that this reality that you've accepted is only this way because you've accepted it. So today's topic, Lessons on Love, Summer Solstice Special. We are talking about how spring's old cycle of completion is moving on out, and we're moving into summer's renewing energy. It's a time now to plan a way forward and say what you feel. And probably in the other way around. Say what you feel and plan your way forward. And I do think that saying what you feel can also be a catalyst for you moving forward, okay? So what this summer solstice is really bringing in, and what every summer solstice represents, is a time of transition from action to nourishment. You know how the sun is nourishing, it gives you energy, it revives you, it makes you feel replenished, unless you're in it too long and then you start to feel hot, bothered, and drained. Let go of the negative energy. That is what you're going to be pushed to do, because we have these longer, beautiful, warm nights to enjoy now if you live in the Western Hemisphere. And it's just a time to let go. So try to find some activities that you can do that will help you to release, like writing a release list, and then really sitting and meditating on releasing those things, letting them go. I do have cord cutting ceremonies that I do. I've done most of them exclusively for my patrons on Patreon. So if you're interested in cord cuttings, you need to release people, places, things, thoughts, join Patreon, all right? Patreon.com/ancestordancer. Anyway, I want to give you some tips for handling this summer energy so you can really experience the ultimate levels of joy and happiness. So number one, visit some friends. Find some time for leisure, find some time for loved ones. Make plans, put space in your schedule to hang out, and I mean more than just a phone call. Go out, enjoy life, breathe in this new energy, this warm air that we all been complaining, waiting for. Now it's here. Go out and enjoy it. 2, travel, see the world. This summer, if you have not taken a real vacation in a long time, need to do it this summer. We've been locked up in the house for a little while, and last year it felt like the doors finally opened back up. Take advantage of it, okay? Take advantage of it. Prices are very low at this time, and you don't know where they're going to be by this time next year. Okay. 3, do creative things. Your creative energy is going to feel like it's getting a huge boost at this time. And that's because many of you are meant to be bringing these ideas that you've been sitting on into fruition. You're going to find yourself feeling like you're pushed to to work on certain things that have been lying dormant. It sounds like I'm hearing, like I'm feeling things that have been lying dormant, things that maybe you've been doing but you're hiding, unwilling to expose or put out there, creative things that you, it's like your baby, you know, you don't want people judging it wrong or sideways, so you took your time with it. Now is the time for it to be presented to the public. Also, before I go to 4, creative work during the summer is going to be the #1 medicine for staying emotionally and mentally grounded. Had to add that. Okay, number 4. Rest as much as possible. Okay? Did y'all hear me? Rest as much as possible. Shit, did I hear me? Rest as much as possible. You're gonna find little gaps and spaces here and there, my light workers, all summer, because y'all been busting your asses and Spirit has seen you. Spirit sees you. You're gonna find that you're gonna see little spaces open up, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, a weekend, where you're gonna have some time to rest. Take it. Take that time, I'm telling you, because things are about to pick up in our lives. It's about time for us to start getting out there with our message, with our work, and not gonna have that much time to rest. So your energy needs to really be ready, okay? Balanced, grounded, in alignment with source, ready to do the work. 5, celebrate every accomplishment, no matter how little. Everything. Like, little things. Oh, I ate a healthy meal today. I was really proud of myself. I did this morning. I ate a very healthy meal. And I was like, wow, yeah. I almost wanted to post it. Then I was like, you ain't got to post everything. Celebrate with yourself. That's what y'all need to do. Big or small. Celebrate every little thing. Every little thing. Oh, I walked around the block one time today. I was a little winded, but I'm going to do it again tomorrow. But that was a great accomplishment today. You know, and last but not least, number 6, tune into nature. Go outside, put your hands, your feet in the dirt. Look up at the sun and just allow the rays to replenish you, re-energize you. And at night, go out and look up at the stars. You'll have a lot of time to stargaze because we're going to have longer, more beautiful, warmer nights. And that is pretty much my tips I'm giving you if you would like to experience the loving, joy-filled energy that this summer solstice is ushering in. Now, I would like to give you all a general reading for the summer solstice's energy and how it's going to affect the tribe as a whole. Okay, guys, let me put a little lotion on my hands so I'm going to have my hands all up in your face, ashy. This is a general reading for the summer solstice energy coming in for the tribe. The decks I was drawn to today, I usually use the action cards, so we're going to have the action cards, but also my first oracle deck and Soulful Women. I wanted a deck that the artwork kind of gave me the feeling of like summer and lots of colors and brightness, and Soulful Women does that for me. So this is going to be the deck that's going to be guiding us into the summer. So first, let's start with a general outlook for the tribe, what we can expect. The pick a pile will follow this segment. So if you want to skip the general read, feel free to go straight to the description. The descriptions has the time links for everything there, and you can just skip around and do what you want. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get this vibe for the tribe. So let's see, what can the tribe expect to have to focus on this summer? We have travel. Be ready to travel. Be ready to travel. And I feel like this is going to be a time of pleasure. 1 + 4 gives me the number 5, which is like gives us all the number 5. It's a time of transition. I feel like the travel you'll be doing this year is going to have a big part in an aspect of your life that's going to change deeply forever. I don't know what that means for some of you. Maybe you're going to travel somewhere to marry someone. Maybe you're going to travel somewhere to meet up with someone that you've been talking to for a long time online and never saw them. Maybe you're going to travel somewhere to meet up with friends that you met online and never seen before. Whatever it is, it's going to have a lot to do with fun, pleasure, and having a good time. Like Leo energy I'm getting. Maybe a lot of you will be doing your traveling sometime in July. take that if it resonates. So your keywords are going to be flexibility, change, exuberance, and excitement. And your affirmation, I am always on the right path. I choose happiness. I am always on the right path. I choose happiness. An action you can take is to plan a long weekend or take a week's vacation. So start planning, okay? I have a retreat that's coming up. You can already just put in a deposit. My retreat ain't until January, but I'm saying, add that to your list of traveling for 2023. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, shameless plug. I'm shameless when I do it. Okay. Your news flash. Let go and relax. You live in a friendly universe. So relax, Don't be so serious all the time. You're in a friendly universe. Because bottom of the deck says recreation. So there's going to be a lot of time to chill. Or you're going to find that you need to. Okay? There's a good time for somebody next door to decide they want to cut their grass. Oh, no, they're not. They're doing something to their car. I'm going to have to close my window. Give me a minute. So I'm back. Hopefully the noise doesn't bother you guys. I don't know what they're doing to the neighbor's house on a day where it's raining outside. I thought it would be quiet and peaceful, but guess not. This is maybe what's going to be going on around you, things that are going to inspire you to want to get away. Okay. So anyway, your recreation card says harmony, balance, joy, and fun are the keys to having a wonderful summer. Your affirmation is, I create my future with my every thought. So watch what you think, watch what you feel, most importantly. I create my future with my every thought, because your thoughts create your feelings, and your feelings are what attracts in what you want, okay? Action you can take, start a new leisure plan, something you can just do to relax, like writing or gardening or painting or something. And a newsflash, this summer solstice is for you. This summer period is for you. So do something that you want to do sometime this summer. Listen to music, go to the theater, go to a concert, a conference, a festival. Do something this summer that is just you relaxing, okay? And business trips don't count. If you are going somewhere for business, no, that's not the same thing, okay? This is something that you're doing because you want to do, not because you have to work, okay? And that's something I have to tell myself, because sometimes I'll say, I'm traveling for leisure. And I'll travel somewhere and then I'll end up doing a workshop or teaching or doing something, and I didn't completely relax. But for some of us, our work is relaxing, I don't know. I have to take that up with spirit some other time. So anyway, let's move on to the oracle and see what the message is for the tribe coming from my oracle cards. I'm going to pull 4 cards, and then we're going to move on to the final message. I saw throat chakra, so that may be important this summer. Well, we are under the influence of the new moon in Gemini, so communicating and speaking up and saying what you feel and think is going to be very important at this time, especially for relationships and love and things like that. Okay, so remember to send some blue energy or light to your throat chakra. Okay. And don't be afraid to say what you feel and you think. So you have Zeri. You can be looking good this summer. Zeri is one of my daughters, but the name translates to mean beautiful. So you're going to get a lot of compliments, a lot of people telling you how good you look. I think also for many of you, it's for you to get used to receiving compliments, because there's going to be a lot more where that comes from down the road for you. And many of you light workers struggle to accept a compliment. When you get it, you question it, or you shun it and block it, or you send it back. And instead of just saying thank you. And that's what you're going to be learning, because there's going to be a lot more compliments coming in good times. Yeah, you're going to be having a lot of fun, a lot of good times. This summer is going to be very memorable. I'll get 2 more cards for the tribe. Oh, my lordy. Dancing carries my spirit. So get in a dance class this summer. Make it a point to get yourself some kind of dance workout, maybe once a week, or go to an event where you can dance. But it's going to do a lot for lifting your spirit up and calming your emotions. When I allow my body to move in self-expression, I'm truly free. I will free my spirit every day. Because that also means that you can dance right in your room. You ain't got to go to no class to dance. Okay, and these two jumped out. It was supposed to be 4. Okay, turned out 3 more. I'll go with spirit. It's who I work for, the divine. So it says, today I will accomplish greatness. I have the wind beneath my wings. Today I dare to soar and stand out. So today is the beginning of you finally saying, I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm going to stand out and I'm going to shine. And whoever doesn't like it can stay in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Today you're going to do something, or you're going to start something, or you're going to focus your mind on something that is going to open the door to great things for you. Okay? This is not true love or a loyal friend. Watch your back, but keep doing you. I'm also getting that from this. A lot of you in this light tribe have people around you who are haters. Now, I don't focus on haters. You know, they're going to be there. In fact, they are great motivators, because when you have hate on your tail, it just pushes you to get that love out there more stronger. However, it looks like some of you are being held back by these haters. That's why you're being told to keep doing you. You know, you have the wind beneath your wings. Dare to soar and stand out. Don't worry about these haters, but watch your back. Do be careful, because, you know, sometimes haters, for us light workers, they don't necessarily have the power to stop us on our mission, because we work for the divine. However, they do have the power to slow us down. They can throw in monkey wrenches. They can do little things that they can try to slow us down with if we turn our attention and our focus and our energy towards them. So just keep, you know, your back, but keep on moving forward. And lastly, perception is everything. From the angle I'm viewing things is distorted. Changing my point of view makes everything clear. So look at things from another angle. You see how that's all jumbled up? But if I turn it around, I can kind of see what it says better. So pretty much you're just being told, watch how you look at things and how your perception is making your mind think about certain things in your life. Perhaps there are great things you're overlooking because you're perceiving them to be less than what they are and taking away their value. And then on another side of things, I also see you maybe giving value where you see potential. However, some of these people do not deserve your energy. So be wary, okay, of where you spread it. Okay. Let's move to Soulful Woman. Oops. A fortune cookie. Yeah, I only have 1 fortune cookie right now. If I had 3 or 4, I would have used it in the next half of the Pick a Power reading. I'm going to pull one card. It stuck out. No, if it's a 2 cards. Okay, so we got 2 cards. These can either be for everybody in the tribe, or if you want to make it more personalized, think of another 1 or 2 and get it more of a personal outlook. But this is your advice moving forward through the rest of this summer. At least the beginning. I would say this summer solstice, which will be the rest of this week, is your advice. Love-based reality, and it is card number 1. So if you chose the number 1, then 1 is going to be significant. You might see 111, 1111, see 1s everywhere. Okay? I am soul nurtured when I surround myself with friends and family who support a love-based reality. And the message is, I am soul nurtured whenever I surround myself with friends and family who support a love-based reality rather than a fear-based reality. I choose to devote myself to a reality that connects me to beauty, strengthens love in my life, and inspires, empowers, and fills me with joy. Nurturing a love-based reality sustains me in my life and keeps me buoyant whenever I face fears or self-doubt. It strengthens my capacity to be present and to be of greater service to life on the planet. I bow in deep appreciation to all the people who have supported me to be my best and believed in me. As I grow in love and compassion, I naturally reflect the light of these energies to all those around me. And the card's affirmation, I'll say it one more time. I am soul nurtured when I surround myself with friends and family who support a love-based and not a fear-based reality. And the second card of advice. Wow, and I was just talking about how the sun, use the sun for nourishment and get out into nature. And this card says, quiet nourishes me. Quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now. And your message is, I allow myself to step away from the sounds of technology and from the sound of voices, my own as well as others. The return to quiet brings me back to myself where I can experience my own stillness. Quiet allows me to listen. When I am quiet, I am able to hear what is going on inside myself, to connect to the gentle pulse of my own body. Subtle sensations, feelings, and needs emerge. When I savor quiet, I am brought back to the power of now. So affirm, quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now. So it may be time to pull off of social media, step away from your phone for a little bit, your laptop, your computer, and find time to just quiet your mind, meditate, visualize, because, oh, wow, I didn't even take all the cards out the box. I thought I did, and there's actually one sitting here. So I'll take it as another message for us, and it says, following my truth. And I feel like this is what we will be doing this summer, following our truth. Believing in and following my inner truth helps me to live an authentic and empowered life. Believing in and following my truth allows me to live, am I saying it all right? Helps me live an authentic and empowered life. Beautiful card. On that note, I'll be right back with the pick a pile. It will be 4 piles, and this will be the Lessons on Love part of our reading here. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Hey y'all, we're back with the pick a pile. So we got 4 piles here. I'm going to show you each card. Usually I would have the camera turned down by now, but I figured, share some energy. I haven't been on camera for a little bit lately, and so here I am. Okay, I don't want to be like I'm hiding or nothing. All right, so pile number 1, and note that each top card is going to be your advice card. Okay, so it will be read last. Pile number 1, you're represented by a Master number 11 card, Eruption of Light. So if you feel drawn to this card, then your reading is in pile 1. Pile number 2 is represented by another Master manifesting number, 44, Rings of Time. So if you feel drawn to this card, then your message is in pile 2. Pile number 3 is represented by, card number 57, Lovers. And pile number 4 is represented by Master number 66, Coming Together. So if you're drawn to this artwork, then your message is in pile 4. Okay, so taking a deep breath through your mouth and out. And you can go by the picture that caught your eye initially, or the number that pops into your head now, and that will be your call, your pal for your reading. Okay, I am going to start with pal number 1. So pal number 1, you have Eruption of Light. This will be read last. Sorry, I should put water in here. Okay, so first, let's see what blessing is coming through for you within 48 hours. Okay, so we have Scorpio. So in the next 48 hours, you're going to experience some intense changes in your life. Like, some things are just going to be purged, like leaving your life, like a total renewal. Things just leaving and coming in the next 48 hours. So I don't know if you're going through a breakup, if you're moving out, someone else is moving out, you're quitting a job, but it feels like, something you're letting go of that's going to make your energy feel rebooted or renewed. Maybe it was something that was really overwhelming or weighing down on you. Just know that you're being blessed with a new beginning. It's coming to an end. Anything that was really seeming intense is coming to an end. All right. So what else about this summer solstice? What what do you need to hear or learn right now in regards to your love life? So we have compass. So you do need to learn to listen to that inner voice when it's time for things to change or time to go in another direction. I do feel that you may hesitate. So you may be someone who stays in something until it's very old, like a repetitive cycle. And you're learning now that when the time calls for you to go in another direction, or you outgrow a certain energy, you just have to follow that call. You also have solitude. Yeah, you have to know when it's time for you to pull your energy back and be alone. You're learning at this time how to be alone and not be lonely. Okay? So let's get a description of your divine mate, whether you're with him or not, or her. Let's get a little description for you. We have the Five of Waters reverse, which is the Five of Cups reverse. I don't know if this deck doesn't do reversals, so I'm going to take it reverse. So you have the Five of Cups. Transformation with the Death card. Death and Rebirth. And you have the Eight of Air, which is the Eight of Swords. So your divine mate is someone who's going to be coming out of a situation that had them feeling a little distressed. Maybe you are too. A situation that may have left a lot of regrets. But a huge change is coming. Again, with transformation and the Death card that goes right along with that Scorpio, death and rebirth energy. So I feel like with the transformation, it's like something you thought was one way. Like it's going to change in your, like magic. And you're going to be like, oh, okay. Maybe you have a view of love that you just feel like, you can't get it, it's not for you, or some stupidness. I don't want to say stupidness, but something that you shouldn't be thinking. That thought process, all that's about to change because something's about to happen that's going to make you say, oh, we have the Eight of Air. So the Eight of Air coming through, I do feel like your divine mate is someone who may be getting out of a situation at this time. So it just feels like something has to change first. They're coming out of some kind of regretful situation. Maybe getting out of a divorce, maybe breaking up with someone, but like they're going through a huge change at this time. But the energy I do get from this person is that they do have a good balance between their emotions and their mental, because I see water and air, which gives me emotions and their mind. So I do feel like this is someone who is pretty much balanced and of sound mind. Okay, that's the most description they're giving me. Maybe they have long hair. I don't know. They're like, we're not giving physical, but that when you run into this person, maybe you'll hear their situation and you'll go, okay. All right, so what's the next step to call in this joy-filled summer energy? Knowing your worth, we have self-worth. It's time for you to shine. I do feel like this person is maybe moving on, or someone has left them. Whatever the case may be, there's a seat empty, and it's time for you to sit down and take your throne. And that's in more ways than one. That's not just with romance, but also in your life. Know you're worthy. I think sometimes you may also miss out on certain relationships because you feel someone's out of your league, and that's for some of y'all. Take it if it resonates. It's not everybody. Passion. Do what you're passionate about. Do what you enjoy, no matter what it is. That is the next step to call in your joy-filled summer, because you'll be joy-filled doing something that fills you with joy, And this is orange. A lot of sacral chakra, a lot of which I'm wearing. Sacral chakra beneath the belly button, above the pelvis, vibrates in the color orange. That is your creative center. That is your center of your authenticity, standing in your truth, knowing who you are, and bringing into the world things that you're passionate about, that you love. Woo! Okay, let's go. What's the other steps to bringing in this joyful summer? Acceptance. And we got the root chakra here. That's the at the base of the spine and in the pelvis area, vibrates to the color red. We have got to learn to accept. Stop seeing things as half filled, and see the entire pot. Like perception. I don't know. Let me look in the book for acceptance. You know what I'm saying? Because I do feel like there's a need to accept always, you know, the things that you cannot change. But I feel like it's in a different context this time. Okay, but acceptance. An inability to see one's gifts are indicated, as well as the protection of spirit guides, good luck, and an increase in self-esteem and confidence. So that's more. Yeah. Increase that self-esteem and that confidence. You know, I do feel like there's so much we can do that we don't do because we worry about what other people will think, or we worry about failure before it has even shown its face. Which I don't believe there's any such thing as failure. I feel like everything you do has a reason and gets you closer to where you're supposed to be. So acceptance says, when I accept myself, I find love. And the story goes, Cherry loves her work as a waitress, but feels that something is missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet she senses that he is unfaithful. One day a customer orders cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice and sighs to a friend that her life is like that pie, with a slice missing. Her friend remarks that maybe Cherry is a heart-shaped pie. Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. Now y'all could switch up the genders, whichever way it resonates with you, but what I think they're inspiring you to do is to accept to just know that you're whole as you are, and then you'll call in. If you think that you need someone else to complete who you are, then it's going to be a struggle for you to call in someone because you're not whole. You have to get whole first. You have to heal. And last but not least, get grounded. Got that soulmate energy coming in. Wow. So that's root, sacral chakra, root. Okay, really stand in your authentic self and connect to this planet, my power ones. I'm gonna go to soulmate for you so you can get the affirmation. I figured for every power maybe I'll read one or two of the chakra cards, but they have long legends, stories with them, and I don't want to do all of them. Alright, this one says, a rose without thorns. It's time to face your true feelings. So, yeah, it's time to be authentic. As long as you're speaking your truth, you will attract in a joy-filled summer energy filled with love. So this is not a time for you to not say what you really feel and what you really think, my power ones. And last but not least, with eruption of light as your advice card, continue to pray and now open to receive even more, because your prayers are about to come in. This is like eruption of light. It's like a portal. Doesn't it look like a portal of light going up to above? Or it could be coming down. And they want you to know that what you've been praying for, you are worthy of. Know you're worthy of it, and it's coming in. Okay? I do see love coming in for you, my power ones, but a lot of your work has to do with knowing you're worthy and knowing your value, and knowing when it's time for you to go forward to something that's better. And that's what I have for you today, my power ones. Please give me a thumbs up if that resonated in any way. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Read my description because it'll tell you about other ways that we could further vibe, like personal readings. But better hurry up with those, because after June 30th, I'm not taking on any new clients, solely because I want to enjoy my summer too. And I have a lot of clients that I love And anyone new that wants to jump on needs to jump on. Damn. You know what I'm saying? That's not to say you have to schedule it for June, but you would have to book it. Say you're on my roster of clients. I won't be opening that list back up until 2024, most likely. On that note, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. See y'all later. I'll be back with Pow 2. Hey, Pow 2. You were drawn to Rings of Time. This is your advice card, so I will be reading this card last. Alright, so first, let's see what blessing is coming to you within the next 48 hours. You have fixed, which is fixed signs. And that means the blessings coming into you will be stability, loyalty, dependability, and persistence. So I do feel like you've been very persistent with something and fearless. Because this hand here that is in this drawing is a hand mudra also for fearlessness. And I feel like you have pushed forward, you have been persistent, and you're being blessed with loyalty. So people around you that will support you, that you can depend on, because that's what you have also been, dependable. And you're going to find stability coming in. Maybe you've been feeling a little unstable and shaky. You can't see or you don't know which way things are going. That's about to shift. Okay. What you need to hear or learn right now in regards to your love life, my Pow 2s, you have followed the leader. Now this did come through reversed, but I like for you to see what it looks like at least. And magical map shifter. Let me check out Magical Map Shifter. I always get that one and I always forget the gist of it because I get something totally different when I look at it. So, we follow the leader reversed. There's something you need to speak up about. Maybe you're interested in somebody, or maybe you're dealing with someone and they're not in alignment with you. Or they're doing something to trigger you. Whatever the case may be, there's something that you need to do in a relationship that you're like waiting for someone else to do, when Spirit is now saying you need to pick up the lead. You need to be the one to start the conversation, to set it off, okay? And with Magical Map Shifter, pay attention to the people you encounter or the people you speak to or hear today. There's going to be some major, like, something you're going to hear or be told that's going to bring a big change in your love life, or be an aha moment for you when it comes to love. Just know that when you see the Magical Map Shifter in a read, something in your life is about to really shift. The energy is about to shift, and it's a good time to manifest, all right? So if you're trying to call in a relationship or maintain one, at this time, you're in the vibration to do so, but there's a need for you to activate that throat chakra and speak up, okay? So let's see if we can get a description of your divine mate. Power 1's description was a little vague. So we have the Chariot, the Fool, and Strength card. Alright, so I do feel your divine mate is someone that is willing to take a risk. I do see this person as being very trusting, very brave, maybe coming towards you, it may be a little taboo, but I feel like he's okay, let me slow down, he or she, because I'm getting a lot of feminine energy here too. This feels like something that can't be rushed. All right. The Chariot did come through initially reversed. This deck doesn't really do reversals, but sometimes I pick up on the energy and I'll go with it. So it does feel like this is something that may want to come in fast, but it's being slowed down at this time. It's just something that needs to be said or spoken. I'm feeling some kind of energy needs to be shifted. Some kind of trust reborn. But there's something about beeping, trusting in spirit, hearing like, see how she has a horn? It's like hearing that, dun, 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 it's time for you to go, charge or something, and the Chariot comes out the gate and goes flying. That's like the vibe I'm getting. And it will take courage, it will take a lot of bravery on the side of the person who, you know, is more of the masculine energy, I feel. Maybe they were wounded before, but the feminine energy can calm things down, calm the masculine, I'm hearing. This is a lot of Leo energy as well. Take it if it resonates. All right, so what's the next step to call in this joy-filled summer? You have Miracle. Wow. I don't think I've ever drawn this card in a reading, and I've had these cards for quite some time. That's solar plexus chakra right up in here, yellow. Workaholic. A lot of work here. Maybe doing a little too much. Joy. Wow, exactly what we're trying to evoke, right? Joy-filled summer. More solar plexus. I believe workaholic is the throat chakra. And discovery. Root chakra. So, if you want to have a joy-filled summer, the next step for you is to trust and believe that anything can happen. Also to know when enough is enough, because if you are a workaholic, then you're not trusting and believing. You're doing too much, and this could come to relationships as well, where you're trying to force something, and you need to just relax and trust in the miracle that is happening. Joy is coming in. Stay in an energy where you already feel joy-filled, and more will come in. Okay, and I said I would read one in each pile. So this is discovery. Let me get a look. Okay, so discovery says, life is easy for young Pink. Oh, I'm sorry. An affirmation is, I am more than I think I am. So life is easy for young Pink. He takes his gifts for granted until one day he loses Petunia, the love of his life, forcing him on an inner journey. He works hard on himself, hoping for another chance that doesn't come. In desperation, he consults Sky God and learns that Petunia is incapable of receiving love. Pink recognizes that Petunia's role in his life has been to expand his capacity to love. So they want you to ask yourself, excuse me, yeah, my throat chakra's acting up. You do got some stuff that you need to say in a certain relationship, my pal twos. But ask yourself, are you trying to recapture a past that no longer fits? If you are presently upset or struggling with a difficult love situation, and I'm throwing in love because it's the lessons on love part of the read, you may be, I don't know, that's my oldest daughter, sorry. You may be seeking to keep something that is far less than what you deserve. So, food for thought. All right. So ask yourself, are you happy in the situation you're in? How is it benefiting you? And also, the healing of predetermined agreements must be addressed. Awareness is healing. Okay. So they really want you to leave the past behind. If you want new love to come in, it's time for you to forget about the past and move forward. And that could even be, maybe you're dealing with someone from your past or whatever, or they're coming in, but it's not going to be able to work if you are still stuck in the past. Now, last card, which is a card of advice, Rings of Time. The Rings of Time card is all about divine timing. So, you don't have to do anything, my pal twos. Just chill, relax, Everything is happening for you right now, okay? Relationship-wise, career-wise, there's nothing you really have to do, okay? The divine is in the house, so relax and enjoy the ride. And give me a thumbs up while you're at it. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you say what you gotta say, my twos. My throat chakra just got all like itchy. But anyway, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Check out the description for more ways we can link up. Make sure you book a personal reading with me before June is over so you can be on my list if you are a new client. And on that note, peace, blessings, all that good stuff that comes from being part of my tribe. Share this video, by the way. Y'all do share my videos. Share the videos. That's how we get more light workers here. They gotta see it. FB, Instagram, share the joints. Okay? Light and love. I'll be back with pile number 3. Peace. Okay, pile 3. You were drawn to the Lovers. And this is your advice card. So we will be reading this last. I love this card. So sweet. Gives me like a sweet energy. Like, alright, I'm sorry. Y'all should know by now I'm a little cheesy sometimes. Okay. Blessings coming in within the next 48 hours for you. You have the 10th house. That's the house of structure, of discipline, life, of your life mission, and accomplishments and career. Look at that big owl there, full of wisdom. So the 10th house is also the house of Capricorn, the house of enterprise, building your career, going after your ambitions, and really getting out there and being seen in society. I feel like building a business and enterprise. And that could even be in a partnership with someone you love, being that this heart is here. But it feels like something that is a part of your life mission. Okay? So you will be blessed in the next 48 hours with some kind of career accomplishment coming in. Some kind of confirmation that you are on the right path when it comes to that. Okay, so let's see what you need to hear right now in regards to your love life, because that was dope. So you have making a choice. So there's a choice you need to make, maybe between 2 people, or maybe to do or not to do. You know, it could be an activity, or it could be, 2 people, it could be something like that. But it's time to make a choice. Okay, what else you need to hear in regards to your love life? Field of Dreams. Now this is also a 3 card. I just showed you a 30 card. I'm going to actually look in the book to see how Field of Dreams can coincide with making a choice. It does make me think of your wishes, your dreams, of course, and your goals. So are you being told to reassess those dreams and goals, or to be patient in making a choice? So here we go. It says your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of your potential. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. So be clear about your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired, and you will indeed lead to a great harvest, and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. Wow. So that was something you need to hear right now. So I do feel like, there's a choice to be made in regards to something dealing with a relationship, but also know that you don't have to settle for anything. You can go towards what it is you want, your dreams, is what I'm hearing. Maybe you have a choice to make, and it depends on other people's opinions as well. I'm hearing, screw that, do what you feel, because it's going to manifest into something amazing, beautiful. I'm telling you, the energy in this pile is really, really light. Yeah. All right. So just gonna try to get a description of your divine mate. I say try because, you know, it's not up to me. It's up to, you know, if your guides want you, how deep they want you to know, how much. So you have the Hanged Man reversed. You see Pile 3's divine mate. Ten of Water, which is the Ten of Cups, reverse. This pile does not really do reversals, so I don't know why I'm doing that. I mean, this deck doesn't do reversals. And we have Star. Oh, that sound outside. I don't know why they decide in the middle of the day to do this stuff, but I guess when can you do it? But overall, where houses are, you know what I'm saying? Something with a car. I don't know what he's doing. I'm trying not to be distracted. Woosah. Okay. So, Hanged Man, Ten of Water, and a Star. So your divine mate's energy is coming through as somebody who's willing to look at things from other perspectives. Maybe you guys are going to have two different ways of thinking, points of views, religious backgrounds, a thought processing. I don't know. But there's something about this energy that, though they are very free and they are very ambitious, they know when to stop for a minute and like reconsider. Maybe I'm going too high. Am I too high? You know, let me chill for a minute, and then when I, you know what I want and I see it and I'm ready and I'm clear, boom, they do that. I also feel like this is this current situation with your divine mate. They were maybe in a position where they could not move forward or towards you. It may have been a position that was very unhappy for them, where emotionally they were not happy at all. And they wish and they hope and they pray for you, for their divine mate, just as you wish and hope and pray for them if you're not with them already. You'll know you're with your divine mate because they will make you emotionally so happy, like the happy Buddha, lucky, fortunate, abundant feeling. If your emotions feel like they are in an upheaval, you ain't with that divine mate yet. And let's see what's the next steps in calling your joy-filled summer. You have forgiveness. So there's somebody you need to forgive. Maybe an ex, maybe a parent. If you want this joy-filled summer, you have to forgive this person. Yeah. Okay. Rejection. Maybe that's what you have to forgive. I am feeling this could be towards you creatively for some of you. Maybe you did work, or maybe you are a creative artist, and maybe you feel like you haven't really been getting your attention or getting your just due, whatever the case may be. You need to let that go. You need to forgive the people that you feel like weren't loyal, weren't supportive, or criticized you. And just do your art. Do your thing. Okay? Quest. Okay? I do feel like for many of you this summer, working with kids is going to be very beneficial. And be great for you. It's a part of your higher purpose as well. I do feel like you're someone with both your hands out. It makes me think that you have more than one purpose that you are on a quest to achieve, and you are going to balance both. You see how they have like, it looks like two visions coming out both sides of their heads, one on one side, one on the other. It's like you got two things you're doing, and children have to do with some of it. You're teaching, you're guiding. Stay on this quest. There's something you're doing already, okay? If it involves kids in some way, keep doing it. It feels like something you were doing before. This may just be specific for some of you, that maybe you felt like didn't go as far as you wanted, got rejected, or some case. It's going to manifest. It's going to happen. All right? Maybe this summer. And your trickery. I feel like make sure you stay honest. And I'm also hearing, keep your boundaries set. With that green is heart chakra energy set. It makes me feel like emotional manipulation and things like that. So make sure you don't emotionally manipulate anyone, and no one is emotionally manipulating you. Okay, so pay attention. Go within and meditate on things, and really listen to the vibes that come to you. Okay, at this time, I really don't feel like I need to read any cards from that. That was pretty blunt for you, my pal, Dries. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so let's go to your advice card, and it was lovers, and really, this is pretty blunt as well. It is love. If you're in a relationship and you've been pondering, is this love? It is. This is your confirmation. If you've been thinking about a certain somebody and you're trying to figure out, is what I'm feeling for them love? Yes, it is. Okay. This is here to give you some confirmation that you are on the right path when it comes to whoever it is that you are interested in at this time. And it feels like it's someone you've been questioning with this making a choice here, okay? It's time for you to make a choice. Maybe you've been stringing someone along, all right? And that's why this trickery card came up. So be careful that you don't do that, and you'll have a hot, fun-filled summer. All right. On that note, give me a thumbs up if this resonated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Check out the description for ways that we can vibe. Please book a personal reading if you're a new client. You have to book before the end of this month to get on my roster for the rest of this year. And on that note, sending y'all light and love, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'll be right back with pal number 4. Later. Hey, pal 4s. Last but not least, I was actually drawing this pal 2. Okay. So we were drawn to coming together, and I'm gonna pull back my energy and read this off of you guys' energy. It's a massive number 66. Beautiful artwork. It's your advice card, so it's last. All right, so let's see what blessing is coming to you within the next 48 hours. You have Cancer, the sign of Cancer. Nurture, comfort, and protection. So a blessing coming in for you in the next 48 hours is something that is going to have to do with your home. Maybe you've been wanting to go back to your roots, to your origins, maybe where you're from, because the House of Cancer has a lot to do with your ancestry and your roots, or maybe you want to do something cultural. Whatever the case may be, there's going to be an opportunity that's going to come in that's going to allow you to do something that's going to nurture your inner child, something that you love to do. And I feel like doing this is going to give you a boost. Like maybe you're going to get some kind of epiphany, like this is what I'm supposed to do, or this is what I'm supposed to be doing, or this is where I'm supposed to be, or this is what I want to do or want to be. You know, I'm just feeling that Cancer's energy is also very emotional and water-based. So I do feel like you're going somewhere where you're going to be emotionally comfortable and just really feel safe and protected. It does feel like maybe somewhere you grew up. But if that was not what you've been wishing for, in some way, shape, or form, returning home and dealing with family and familiarity, friends and stuff, is going to be a blessing for you at this time. So, yeah, next 48 hours, you're going to find out that you will be able to do, or you will be traveling to your home. Okay, so what you need to hear right now in regards to your love life. So you have the Mountain reversed. I'll show it to you upright. Wow, I have my window closed. That thing is loud. And Education reversed. Now, I'm not sure why Education is reversed, so let's take a look-see in the book. So y'all, I had to pull it real quick because the noise is right outside my window, and I was like, okay, I can't ignore this. Let me peek my head out and maybe let this person know, you know, you're disturbing the peace. It's been raining here, backstory, for about the last, had to be 3-4 days at least. There's someone outside my window at the neighbor's house cleaning the roof. That's what you hear. They're hosing the roof and the gutters, I guess. Whatever you call them. It's raining. Why are you out there? Okay. Some of our fours. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, maybe I do need to return home or something and get up out of here, because I'm not you know, a native to Statesville, North Carolina. However, good Lord. All right, so let's see. Why is the mountain reversed? So there's an obstacle to your inquiry. This is not the time to move forward. Wait a while. Be patient, and a way around the mountain will be revealed. Pushing forward isn't in your highest good. Don't try to climb too high to grasp the prize that seems out of reach, because it is, for now. If you exceed your limits, you'll find yourself tumbling down and you'll get hurt. Remain open to a new possibility rather than stubbornly forging ahead. All right, so let me check education, and then I'll see what channel message comes through. Okay, and education reverse says stubbornness and the desire to know stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want. Or could it be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to? Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants, hoping no one will notice you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter, some sweet. A strident lust for certainty will never bring you the wisdom you seek. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed. Be open. It's okay not to know. So, now this is an interesting read. What you need to hear or learn right now in regards to your love life is, one, there's something that maybe you want to do or you want to happen really badly. And maybe there's a challenge in the way or an obstacle. They're saying to take it easy, okay? With this mountain here, they're saying that the obstacle is being removed. However, if you push, if you use force, you're going to get hurt. So just let things flow right now and don't worry about anything in the way. It's a number 6 card, which reminds me of the Lovers in traditional tarot. So I do feel like there's going to be a choice, and you have to choose how you're going to deal with a certain situation that feels like it's a challenge to your love relationship, okay? But don't force anything. Let things work themselves out, is what I'm hearing. With education reverse, try to avoid confrontation too. You may find that maybe you're not in the best mindset to communicate at this time. Maybe you're not willing to be wrong. They're not willing to be wrong. I'm also hearing there is some things you just have to wait for them to manifest. You can't know everything. So maybe you're getting readings every darn day. Maybe you are always in your head overthinking this situation. But they are saying it's fine for you to seek guidance. However, at this time, it's not the right time for you to start, charging forward or doing anything. You need to really watch and observe the situation at hand, because a part of the issue is that you can't see what's ahead. You can't see what's at the end of the book. So it makes you a little hesitant. Or not hesitant, impatient. Wanting to flip forward. Patience is needed at this time. All right, so we're going to see if we can get a description of your divine mate. So we have love. I just talked up the Lovers, didn't I? So here they are. Your divine mate is really, really going to be in love with you if you're not with them already. If you are, you already know that this is the person you know. This is one of those situations where you just know. And that yin and yang, that masculine and feminine energy is just so balanced that there's just a peace, there's a calm to your energy together. That'll be probably the first thing that's noticed, is that peaceful, calm energy. Maybe Virgo too, with I'm getting Virgo energy. Virgo and Scorpio energy coming through. We also have Messenger of Air, which is the Page of Swords. This person's going to be very honest and love to talk and communicate. You won't have to worry about them lying to you. They will always communicate what they're thinking. And 5 of Air. That is the Five of Swords. So yeah, this is someone who really is not going to want to have any confrontations, any competition. They're not one of those type of people. They may be someone who overthinks a lot, worries. But the Five of Air is someone who needs to rise up above their issues. To me, they are someone who sometimes has difficulty not seeing, the negatives around them. So you'll know the person by that. Someone who's always worrying or stressing out. Okay, not stressing out, but you know what I mean. So what's the next step to call in this joy-filled summer energy? First, abundance. Wow. So the first step is getting into this energy of abundance, being confident and knowing that, there's value to something that may seem like there's nothing. That's what I'm hearing. Something that seems very little, like it's not worth anything, is going to be worth so much. Okay? So the first step is to get into a state of abundance where you already know that it's coming in. Okay, because it's already here. All right, you have gratitude. Be in a state of gratitude. I do see love coming in. I do see pregnancy possible over the summer for some of you, if that's what you want, or adoption. But a lot of love coming through, a lot of gratitude coming through. I think that you're automatically going to be in this energy of gratitude, because you're going to be in this energy of abundance, of love. I feel like, oh my gosh, when I look at this, it makes me think of someone who just really knows, just speaks from their heart, and they are just a pleasant energy, peaceful energy. You have perseverance. Don't give up on your dreams right before you're about to manifest them, okay? Make sure you don't give up. You want this summer to be fun, joy-filled, whatever it is that you have been visioning for yourself for all this time. Don't give it up, because you're about to get it. This summer, you're about to be a star. People are going to be applauding you. I feel like you're going to be speaking or performing places, or you're going to be in a work position that puts you in gives you a lot of attention. Maybe supervising people, where you're going to be getting commended, like good work. I'm hearing job well done. And lastly, perfection. So I said I would read the last card, and you know what? I skipped the last pile, but I think perfection can wrap it up. Okay. So, what's the next step to call in this joy-filled summer energy? We have perfection. Perfection says righteous raspberry. That's the name of the tale, the legend. I have the same high standards for myself as I have for others. Raspberry needs no makeup to accentuate her exquisite features, but she wears it anyway. She is a perfectionist. She speaks the truth at all times, believing that she's helping others by sharing her truth, while statements... Okay, powerfuls, we are interrupted. So let's bring it back. So you have the legend of raspberry. Pretty much you got the gist of the story. I'm going to jump down to where she makes statements such as your child is overweight, and they're honest, but it's really not a nice thing to say. So she becomes lonely, and her favorite friend, Elderberry, who teaches her that honesty without kindness is cruelty, her new vulnerability allows her to see the beauty in others as well as in herself. So they want you to ask, are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world, and you will see it. So shift your focus. If you want to have a joy-filled summer, focus on what you want to call in, not what you don't want. And also watch how you communicate. I know we real, we straight up, but how you come with your realness is going to be important this summer. It is very important though for you to speak up and speak truthfully, but you must also take into account how you are speaking and how you are also speaking to yourself, most importantly. So last but not least, you got a beautiful summer, my power fours. You also have a coming together. So I also see for you this summer coming together with somebody, someone that you love. This is another confirmation of a deep love. I don't know where y'all gonna run into each other. I don't know where y'all gonna, maybe you already know this person, y'all gonna plan it, but something is coming together, and it's because love is the magnet. And this has a beautiful little entry in the book, so I'm gonna read it to you guys to wrap this session up. Okay. All right, so it says 2 energy patterns came together, a shared frequency and a field of possibilities, and there was resonance. And I think that's really beautiful. It's like 2 different energies, or 2 energies coming together, period. And because they were on the same frequency, they're on the same vibration. It's like pretty much attracting each other, manifesting each other. And there were so many other possibilities out there, but they were magnets for each other. And when they came together, they resonated with each other. They realized there was a match, there's a connection. So know that your divine mate is coming in. If you're here and you're concerned, your divine mate is on the way. And if you are already with someone and you're like, I don't know, that person is divinely connected to you. And that's why maybe you, no matter what you do, there's always going to be something there. Okay? That's what I got for you, my power fours. Everybody have an amazing summer. A beautiful summer solstice. This is a great start to the summer solstice. I feel it rained a little today over here, but I don't know if it's going to rain some more. Right now the sun is out, and I'm grateful. I'm also grateful that you all hear me and that y'all check in with me every week, every day. Some of y'all, come through to get some of this love and light, and I truly appreciate it. I send y'all so much love. You can show me love by giving me a thumbs up. I never ask for donations of any kind because I do this right here for free. But if you do want to book a personal reading or join a workshop, the information is in the descriptions. And if you ever feel like you want to give, I'm always open to receive. My Cash App is Ancestor Dancer, and my Venmo is at Amina Femme Healing. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We'd love to have you. You can't come on my channel if you're not a light worker. That's why we grow slowly. We're growing slowly, but y'all gotta share. If you share, we will grow faster. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Share the videos. Share the link to the channel. You don't even have to share the videos. You know what I'm saying? Let's grow. I want to hit 500 by the end of the year. That's the goal. And I'll do something special if we hit 500. 500 light workers? What? Okay. Anyway, on that note, y'all, sending you the love, light, and all. As always, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being part of my tribe. Bye.